Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Beers, Bourbon, and Games. I'm your co-host Mike, and with me is,
Conquer Corey.
and we've been playing Valheim for a while, and there's a lot of stuff that we've learned that we wish we had known at the beginning. But we're going to give you our top 10 things we wish we had known when we had started Valheim. Let's get into it. Find as many bees and create beehives as you can as quickly as possible. Bees will be in buildings like this. You have to go inside and go after them.
Ow, 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 it hurts.
I
It
highly
hurts.
recommend shooting them with your bow to take them down. Or you're going to end up like Conqueror Corey over here and stung to death. You'll use honey for all your potions later on in the game, which requires you to make beehives so you don't have to keep hunting them down. Beehives only require the queen bee and 10 wood and your workbench, of course. Try to hoard at least half of all the berries and mushrooms that you find. Because they are very important later on in the game, we start to make potions. Potions become a big part of the game. They give you poison resist to go into the swamp, frost resist to go into the mountains, and just all over healing and stamina potions so you don't die in long fights. But you need berries and mushrooms to make those. When we got to that point, we had already eaten a bunch of ours, and we wish we hadn't. So try to save half of your stuff and survive on meat, which is you can kind of find more readily available than berries a lot of times. The next tip we have for you is to build your first base near the Black Forest and open water. The reason being is you're going to go into the Black Forest a lot. Inside the Black Forest is more berries. After you kill the first boss, you're going to be mining a lot of copper in here. There's just all kinds of things you have to kill in here. So, if you have your base near here, it'll be easy to go in, grab stuff, come back to your main base. And with the Ocean Way, when you build a boat, you can build a dock and quickly sail from here to other locations and back with your spoils of war. You can repair by clicking this item right here, which we missed for a long time.
Mike, the house is done.
Oh, it's good, man. What? What is all that?
The hammers kept breaking.
You can repair your hammers!
Oh, I can't. Huh. Oh, this one's broke too. Okay, while in the Black Forest, keep an eye out for Thistle. Mike and I both made this mistake early on. We ventured into the Black Forest a lot and ignored the Thistle. Thistle is a key ingredient in a lot of your advanced foods and potions that are really going to come in handy. So you don't want to waste any time having to farm this stuff when you can just farm it along the way. Okay, once you have your base built, it's important to build proper defenses around your base, especially if you're close to the Black Forest, because you will have a lot more gray dwarves around your base than you would in the meadows. There are already enough in the meadows, but being near the Black Forest, you are likely to get more. As well as the possibility of a troll attacking, so you want to be prepared. So there's a couple ways to do this. Once you get into the Black Forest and start cutting down pine trees, that'll give you access to core wood. Core wood can be used to build spikes. And as you can see, running into them does hurt. This will help kill the gray dwarves as they approach your base. They'll just run into it and kill themselves. The only thing is be sure you keep that repaired as much as possible. Now, as for the wall, we find that the stake wall works best. It just has a whole lot of durability. It can really take some hits, and you don't have to babysit it, pretty much. So we'll go through our gate here and focus on some of the inside. Now, on the inside of the base, what you can do is use a floor building piece and get you a little set of stairs here, and you can create an archer perch where you can shoot enemies as they approach your base. This works really well for trolls. Mike and I both have fended off quite a few trolls already just by having sniper perches. Okay, so once you have a portal, and let's say that we have a key location on the other end of this portal, but I want to take my boat. So one trick you can do is you can actually destroy your boat. And this will give you all the materials of that boat. All right, now we're going to go through the portal. All right, so once we're here, all we have to do is build a crafting table. And we just teleported a boat. Whee! Always remember, Valheim is a dangerous world. That even applies to the waters. So when you're going out, always be prepared. Mike, I tell you, it's a beautiful day for sailing. Nothing bad whatsoever could happen.
Ah!
Oh crap! Oh crap! Oh gosh! Where did they come from?
Run!
Oh! Ah!
Oh God, get us to land! Help! 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 Ah! No!
What about the ship?
No! But the next big thing we figured out as we were playing is that we saw birds everywhere, and we never once shot them because we didn't think we could. Well, you can, and when you do, they drop feathers. Feathers are very important. You're going to make higher-end arrows. Every single one of them requires feathers. Every bird you see, kill it. Kill every bird. No mercy.
Okay, and our last tip of this video is do not be shy to build more bases, especially whenever you have key areas that are far away off from your original base. So we have a portal here that we're going to port halfway across the map. And here is our staging area, basically our forward operating base. The reason why this is so important is if you get killed and you're a far ways off, you'll have to travel all that distance again to pick up your gear. So if I know I'm going to be in this area for the foreseeable future, I can just build me a base and rest. That way I have my spawn point set here. In case anything happens, I'll spawn here and I can go and quickly retrieve my gear. I can also use this as a way to gather materials from this area and maybe boat it back. Let's say there's a lot of ore here. I could then put it in a ship, boat it back to my original base.
Well, that's been 10 tips and tricks that we wish we had known when we started playing Valheim. A lot of these are things that, as we just play the game progressed, we're like, oh, if we had known that at the beginning, we would have been saving those up, like feathers, berries, thistle. Holy crap, we need so much thistle. But I hope you found these interesting. If you did, give us a thumbs up, give us a comment down below. Let us know what tips and tricks you used or you wish you had known before you had started playing Valheim. We'd love to hear them. We'd love to know if you thought some of these were dumb, like, oh, I knew that from the beginning, you guys are just stupid, which would make perfect sense. As always, I'm your co-host Mike, and with me is...
Conqueror Corey.
And we'll...
See ya!